Hello Mushkins, and welcome to the very first day of Christmas week. In Christmas week I post a new YouTube video every single day leading up to Christmas Day, and we are starting off this week with a bang. This is going to be a massive slime review where I show off a bunch of different slime accounts. If you would like to find out more about these slime accounts, just look at the description of this video and I'll have various links over there that you can go and look at if you want to go and follow these accounts on Instagram or go and have a look at their websites. And I know a lot of you love these videos because these videos get the most views on our channel. So if you love this video, I will link a few of the others that I've done in the past in the description of this video. The first package that I will be reviewing was sent by Glitter Girls, and they are based in Cape Town and they offer nationwide courier. They sell loads of different slimes as well as unicorn pens, keychains, notebooks and scrunchies. And if you would like to order from them, you can just DM them on Instagram or you can WhatsApp their number or email them, and I will have all those details in the description of the video as well. So in this package they sent a lot of really cute little extras as well as some slimes to review. First up we have Blueberry Crunch, and I was so excited to open this one up and play with it. I absolutely love crunchy slimes and this one looked extra crunchy. This is a beautiful blue crunch slime made up with these micro crunch foam beads, which gives it a really awesome soft crunch. And then they say that this slime is scented like mixed berry, and I can definitely smell that. It really had a really yummy sweet scent to it. And then with regards to the actual texture of the slime, it was a really nice, thick, basic slime, thick and glossy, but it wasn't exactly very stretchy. But I loved the initial crunch of the foam beads when they rise to the top of the slime. That was my favorite part about this slime. Next we have this super creative DIY clay slime called Unicorn Macaroon, and it is a basic slime that comes with this cute little handmade clay piece that you can mix into the slime yourself. And this slime also smelled very similar to the one before, also like a really sweet berry type scent. I loved mixing the clay piece into the slime. It was a lot of fun. The slime also had a similar texture to the one before, so it was very glossy and thick but not particularly stretchy, but it was still a lot of fun just to squeeze. Next we have this beautiful slime called Unicorn Ice Cream, and it was so pretty I almost didn't want to mix it together just because the ombre effect of the rainbow colors was just absolutely gorgeous. I loved the little female slices and foam beads at the top. It gave a really awesome initial little bubble crunch to the slime. This slime had a similar texture and scent to the ones before, so it was really thick and glossy. It was just a little bit difficult to stretch, but that can always be fixed with a little bit of baby oil and a trip to the microwave. Next we have Under the Sea, which is a clear slime with a whole mixture of add-ins added to it, and I don't know why, but this is probably one of my favorite slimes I have ever looked at. It is so interesting and beautiful and cute and whimsical. I just absolutely loved looking at this slime, and it was a lot of fun mixing it all together. This slime was a lot stretchier than the other three slimes. I just had to stretch it quite slowly, but I could stretch it quite far, and it also made the best bubble pops. Next up we have a package from Pearl Jellyfish, and they are based in the United States and they currently only ship within the US, but I saw on their website that they are planning on shipping worldwide as well. So definitely go and have a look at their website if you are interested in their slimes. So in this package they included 3 slimes for me to review as well as some cute little extras, and I loved the way that these slimes were packaged. They were all nicely wrapped and they had little stickers on them, so they arrived really nicely, nothing cracked or leaked. And then I also thought that the borax was included in the cutest little holographic packet. I loved it. And then they also included a little, I think it's a little lip balm and a little business card. I also love the way that these slimes arrived. The containers are so professional, as well as the labeling on the side, the top and the bottom of the container. So it was a lot of fun to open up. This first slime is called Cherry Crunchies, and it looks like a white basic slime with lots of slush beads in it. So I think it's called a white glue slushy slime, and the scent of the slime was my favorite part. It smelled exactly like a sour cherry candy. It smelled so good. I absolutely loved the texture of the slime. It was so crunchy, thick and stretchy and glossy. It was so much fun to play with. Next up we have mint chip sugar butter, and just the name was so adorable to me. I fell in love with the name when I first saw it. It is so cute, and this seemed like a clay slime with a lot of sugar beads mixed into it, and it had some black java chunks in it, and it smelled so good, exactly like a mint chocolate or a mint chocolate cupcake. It had a really delicious minty scent to it, and I loved mixing it together, and the end texture was also really stretchy and crunchy at the same time. And then lastly, we have this beautiful white clear slime topped with colorful sprinkles and glitter. And this one was a lot of fun to mix together, and also thought it was so pretty once it was all mixed together. And I loved opening it up with these little seal lids at the top. I find it so satisfying. And my only concern with these, oh, it's not really a concern, but the only thing that was not so nice about opening these slimes was that the slimes really stuck to the containers quite a lot. So it was quite difficult getting them out. But once you get them out, the slimes were so much fun to play with. Once I activated this slime, it turned into a really thick and stretchy clear slime. It was so much fun to play with. This one didn't actually have a scent to it, but it smelled really clean, almost like hand soap. So it was a really pleasant slime to play with. Next we have a package from Lila and Izzy from Waffle Slimes, and this package was full of slimes, and they all looked so beautiful in these containers with the professional labels on them. So I was so excited to open it up. As extras, they included some candy as well as borax powder and an instruction sheet. This was the first slime that caught my eye, so obviously I had to open up this one first and play with it. This is called Cake Pop, and I loved the sticker labels on the side. It looked so professional. This was a super thick and glossy white slime with some sprinkles, colorful sprinkles mixed into it, so it was just a lot of fun to stretch and mix together. It looked so festive. The only thing that I didn't like about the slime was I could definitely smell some glue in it, so I think this was made with wood glue, which has a really potent scent to it. But if you don't mind playing with wood glue slimes, then you will absolutely love this one. It made the best bubble pops, and I loved stretching it and swirling it. Next, we have this beautiful glossy light pink slime called Flower Power, and it's topped with this beautiful shimmer glitter and flower Fimo slices. This one didn't smell like wood glue at all, so I think it was maybe made with a different glue compared to the one before. This slime had a really beautiful perfume flowery scent to it, so I really enjoyed playing with this one. It was so stretchy, thick and glossy. Next, we have this beautiful purple basic slime scented like a grape candy. It had the best grape scent to it, and it was mixed in with a few purple foamies that were a lot of fun to mix in. I loved this slime. It was so stretchy and glossy and thick. It was a lot of fun to play with. Next, we have blue bubblegum, and this one is a beautiful light blue basic slime that was also really thick and stretchy, and I thought it would smell like bubblegum, but it didn't. It kind of smelled like a bubble bath, like those kitties bubble bath brands that just makes the whole bathroom smell really fresh, and I don't know how to explain it, but it had a really nice fresh scent to it. Next, we have Berry Nice, and this is a dark burgundy type color basic slime, and this one was probably the stretchiest one out of all the other slimes, but it also felt not as thick, so it felt a little bit more liquidy compared to the others, but it was still a lot of fun to play with, and it had a really interesting scent to it. It almost smelled like berry candies or gummy candies, and it had a really yummy scent to it. And then lastly, we have this beautiful light brown chocolate slime, and the first thing that caught my eye was the fact that the slime looked exactly like milk chocolate. It looked so delicious, and I think that they did the coloring of this slime beautifully. It was a really stretchy, thick, glossy slime, and it smelled exactly like a dark chocolate fragrance that we used to use long ago. So this slime brought back a lot of memories for me. It was a lot of fun to play with. Next, we have a huge package sent by Kristen's Fantastic Slimes, and I really loved opening up this package. It was like a massive treasure chest full of slimes, and I was just so excited to open up all of them. As extras in this package, I got some borax powder with instructions on how to mix it, and then I also got the cutest little heart-shaped, I think it's like a keychain thingy with the most beautiful little butterfly glitters in it. It was so cute. First up, we have this bright neon orange clay slime. I was sort of like a thick and glossy slime mixed with a little bit of clay, and this slime was scented so nicely. It smelled exactly like freshly squeezed orange juice. I absolutely loved it, and I also love the containers and the labeling and everything of these slimes. It's done so professionally. Next up, we have Treasure Chest, and in the note that they included, they said that the slime was actually designed by their nephew, so I was really excited to try out this slime. It was a beautiful lightish brown beige colored basic slime, and I think there was a little bit of clay mixed into it to give it that silky thickness, and then the slime was topped with so much glitter that I almost thought that the slime was mixed with a little bit of snow powder, but it was actually just all the glitter in it. So it was absolutely beautiful, and it was so much fun to mix together. And it also had a really pleasant scent to it. It almost smelled like a hand lotion or a body lotion or something. It just had a really nice, fresh and clean scent to it. Next up, we have Ice Cream Sundae, and this is a beautiful purple basic slime, scented exactly the same as the one before. It also had a really nice, pleasant lotion scent to it. This one was a lot of fun to mix in initially because of all the bubbles that had risen to the top. This one was, however, not as stretchy as the ones before, and I think it's just because maybe this one's supposed to be a jiggly slime, so I really enjoyed playing with this little jiggly slime. It had the cutest little jiggle to it. I just had to stretch it slowly, and then I could stretch it quite far. Next we have pink candy floss, and I was really excited to open up this one because it looked like it had a different texture to all the other slimes. It kind of looked like a mixture between an icy slime and a cloud slime, because it kind of drizzled like a cloud slime, but it had sort of the wet texture of an icy slime. So it was really interesting, and this one had a strong perfume scent to it, so it was a little bit stronger than the lotion scent from the other two slimes. I had so much fun playing with the slime. I could drizzle it, I could stretch it really far, and I could make bubble pops and I could swirl it. It was just a lot of fun. Next up, we have this beautiful dark blue milky clear slime that I absolutely loved playing with. It was one of the best clear slimes I have felt in a review package. It is so stretchy, thick and glossy at the same time. Next up, we have a red heart, and like the clear slime before, this one was also really vibrant. This one just had a little bit of glitters mixed into it compared to ocean blue, and both of them are also unscented clear slimes. This one, however, was a little bit stickier than the other one, but stickiness is never a problem. You just add a little bit of activator and it solves it completely. I loved the red color of the slime. It kind of reminded me of a red candy cherry type hard candy, if that makes sense. It was just a really delicious looking clear slime. Here we have another huge review package, and this one is from Bubblegum Buddies. They are always so supportive and interactive on Instagram, so I was really excited to be able to review their slimes. In this package, they included 4 slimes in total, and they all looked so beautiful, and they all came in these really sturdy containers with the most beautiful logo labels as well as name labels on the side that they actually make themselves. So I was really excited about that, and thank you so much for the extras and the Smarties. It was very thoughtful. This package came with lots of really cute little extras that I'm really grateful for, and then they also included a little business card as well as the cutest little care sheet with borax attached to it. And then they also included a long list of all the different slimes that they included in this package, which is always really helpful for me because then I can go through it and then I can see what the texture is meant to be, and if I feel like the texture agrees with what it needs to be, if that makes sense. So it's just always really helpful. I just had to play with this beautiful blue Hawaiian slime first because it just caught my eye first, and the labeling on the side is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. This is a light blue clear slime topped with glitters, slushy beads, and a lot of other goodies, and I decided to add in the little pineapple charm just because I thought it would fit with the slime. And this was a really thick clear slime that was also really stretchy, and I just had to activate it a little bit, and I'll show in a few clips what it looked like after standing for a little while after activating it. And this is what the slime looks like after it was standing for a little while. It turned into a really stretchy, thick, clicky, and bubble pop worthy clear slime that I really enjoyed. They design all of their labels themselves, like I mentioned before, but they said in their note that they didn't have enough labels to label this slime, but this one is called Frozen Unicorn Hot Chocolate, and it looks so beautiful. This was probably one of my favorite slimes in this package because of the initial bubble pops when I opened up the slime. It was so satisfying, and this kind of felt like a slightly icing slime, if that makes sense. So it's a basic slime with not that much snow powder mixed into it, and I loved it because it made for the best bubble pops. And I saw that in their note that they included with the description of the slime was that they made it like that because it reminded them of a frozen hot chocolate drink, which I absolutely love. And this slime also didn't have a chocolate scent to it or anything. It kind of just smelled like a really soothing body lotion. Here we have another favorite slime of mine from this package. It's a beautiful white basic slime with a lot of little cookie crumb add-ins and things, and this was probably one of the thickest basic slimes that I have ever felt. It was so thick and glossy, and in the description of their letter they said that this one is made with a mixture of glues to get it nice and thick and glossy. And that's one thing that I love about this slime account, is they seem to be experimenting with textures and glue mixtures, which is just really awesome to see. This slime was also super stretchy, and it had a really yummy, faint chocolate smell to it. And lastly, we have this beautiful neon pink clay slime, glossy clay slime, and I loved the label on this slime. It just looked so colorful and happy, and I just fell in love with this slime with the first few initial pokes. It is so beautiful and vibrant and stretchy, and in the description they say that the slime is made with a few different clays to get the perfect puffy type texture, and I also love that. It's just such a lovely puffy glossy slime. In their letter, under the description for this slime, they also say that it's scented like candy floss, but I couldn't really smell candy floss. I actually just smelled like, it just smelled like a faint strawberry candy to me. Still really yummy and delicious. Next up, we have a package from Mystical Slimes, and I was so excited when I opened up this one because it ended up being a slime palette. So I was really excited because I don't get these types of slimes for reviews often. It seemed to have mixed quite a lot during transit, like all the foam beads just mixed everywhere, but it was still a really fun adventure touching all the different slimes included in the package. They all had a very similar texture, so they weren't exactly very stretchy, but they were quite holdable, and it was just a lot of fun seeing all the different colors that were included in this slime palette. And from the note that was included with this slime palette, I could see that all the different slimes were inspired by different things. For example, this whole palette was inspired by magic, and there was a Monsters Inc. slime in here, an Aurora slime, a Mystical Forest slime, a Strawberry Shake slime, Aliens Heart slime, and then also an avocado inspired slime. And then the foam beads and loom bands, as you can see here in the box, was inspired by spring. So a lot of thought and care went into designing all of these different slimes and putting it together, so thank you so much for that. Sometimes I come across companies that inspire me to do better with my business and to try new things, etc. And a company that did that for me the last time was Slime Fantasies. I reviewed some of their slimes and it just inspired me to be more creative with the slimes that we come up with, etc. And this is another package that inspired me so much. This package is from Retro Slime Company, and as you can see, everything included in this package was just so beautiful, and the attention to detail was just incredible. They included all these different slimes for me, and as you can see, the labeling and everything is just absolutely beautiful. This is one of my favorite packages I have ever received, and it was just so much fun to open up, and every single aspect of it, like the labeling on the box and just everything, was just so inspirational, and I just loved it so much. After reviewing these slimes, I actually had to call all of my family members to tell them to come and have a look at this beautiful slime package. So it inspired me so much, and it was just a lot of fun to open up. So definitely go and have a look at their website and their Instagram page. If you order from them, you will not be disappointed at all. So please go and support them if you can. This company is based in the United States, and all of their slimes are inspired by past trends between the 1920s and 1980s. So all of these slimes have a little story written on the label that you can read, where you can learn something new. So this whole box was just a fun experience to open up because all the slimes had a different story to them. They also included lots of extras in this package, including little overfill extra containers where you can put your inflated bits of slime in, which I thought was a really nice touch. And then also the cutest little bottle cap fridge magnet that I thought was just really cute. And then they also included slime softener and slime activator that you can use to activate your slime, or soften it again. And let me just add that these slimes were in transit for a very, very long time, and none of them arrived sticky at all. Not that sticky is a problem, but I just thought that that was a nice little surprise to open up the box and none of the slimes were sticky at all. So it was just a really fun experience. This first slime is inspired by a hair gel called Dippity Dough, I think it is, and it's this beautiful milky pink clear slime with lots of cute little glitters and beads in it. That was just a lot of fun to mix together, and I loved poking it and then seeing all the glitters pop up. This was a super thick and incredibly stretchy clear slime, so I really enjoyed playing with this one. And I can't really place the scent of the slime, but it kind of just smelled like hair gel to me. I don't know if it's because I know that it's inspired by hair gel that made me think it smells like hair gel, but it just smelled really fresh and clean. Next we have Tiki Room, and this is a thick and glossy clay slime, yellow clay slime. And if you would like to read the inspiration behind the slime, just pause the video on where I show the little label so that you can just read it, because it's really, really interesting on each of these slimes. So I got a little bag of extras with this, including a little Mickey Mouse Alice band charm, as well as some sprinkles to add to the slime. And then I also thought another really cute touch was the little baggie that these sprinkles came in. It was the picture of a little old TV on it, which I just thought was such a interesting, cute touch, and I loved mixing the slime together. It was so thick and glossy, and it smelled exactly like a frozen pineapple coconut drink. Next we have lemon curd, and this one came in the cutest container I have ever seen in my entire life. It is so creative, and this one was a really, really thick clay slime. It was almost too thick for my liking, but it would be perfect for someone that doesn't play with slime often, or someone that wants it as a study companion, because it's a very, very holdable slime and very easy to handle, and it smelled so good. It kind of reminded me of those lemon cream biscuits. It smelled exactly like that. And the slime also came with the cutest little sprinkles packaged in the same little TV baggie as Tiki Room slime shown before. And here we have my favorite slime from this package. This one was so much fun to mix together. It's called Cherry, and it's inspired by a cherry cheesecake. So you get the base white slime that I think acts as the cheesecake part, and then you also get the cutest little mini slime that's made up of red clear slime and these marshmallow beads that remind me of cherries. So you kind of put that on top of the other slime and you mix it all together, which was so much fun to do. And the slime also smelled exactly like a sweet cherry candy. Both the basic slime and the clear slime were both incredibly thick and stretchy. It was so nice to play with, and I loved mixing them together and then seeing the end color that the basic slime turns into. I also love the fact that once you put the little clear slime dollop on top of the basic slime, that it kind of looked like the picture on the basic slime label. It kind of just looked like a cherry cheesecake. I think the addition of the marshmallow beads in the clear slime just added the perfect touch to make it look like a cherry mixture. Next, we have this super cute milk and cookies duo set that you can all mix together. I love the way this one looked. The little chocolate chip cookies looked so realistic, and I love the fact that the milk slime came in a little milk bottle as well. I thought it was just the cutest touch ever. The little clay biscuits included with this little duo set were packaged so cutely, and like I said at the beginning of this review package, the attention to detail and all the little intricate details in this package are just so incredible and inspiring. The actual slime in this set reminded me of the cherry base from the previous slime set. This one was also really thick and stretchy, and the scent was also so delicious. It smelled exactly like milk and cookies. I don't know how to explain it. It just had a really sweet chocolatey scent to it. And I decided to add the little clay biscuits to the slime. They had hardened a little bit. They were a little bit dry, but once I mixed it and worked it into the slime, it turned into this really awesome thick and stretchy clay slime. Next up, we have a package from Vichi Slime, and they are based in South Africa. I needed to buy a few of their slime supplies, so I decided just to pay for 3 slimes to review in this video. So for full disclosure, I did pay for this package, but I didn't pay for any of the other packages included in this video. So in this package, I bought 3 slimes, and then I also bought lots of little slime supplies and things. And then they also included some really cute extras for me as well that I will show in a second. The gifts came in this cute little baggie, holographic baggie that I absolutely love. They included some candies as well as these really pretty pigment powders that I'm really excited to try out. And then I got a business card with a bunch of instructions, slime care sheet, etc. I bought some of these shredded glitters as well as the charms because my usual supplier were out of all of these things, so I decided to support another local small slime business. First up, we have this beautiful slime called Funfetti Dip, and I just had to get this one from their website because it just looks like a really beautiful, super crunchy slime, and I assumed correctly. The slime was so crunchy and stretchy and thick. The only thing about the slime that I didn't particularly like was the scent of it. It had quite a strong glue scent to it, so I don't know if this one is made with a little bit of wood glue or a different type of white glue that has a bit of a scent to it, but I didn't even mind. The slime was still so crunchy and stretchy and so much fun to play with. Next, we have Pot of Gold, and this is a beautiful rainbow layered slime with rainbow cloud slime at the bottom, topped with clear slime with a little bit of gold leaf at the bottom or between the 2 layers. So this one was a lot of fun to mix in. It was just a little bit difficult mixing in the cloud slime with the clear slime. I think the cloud slime was slightly hard, but once I had it all mixed, it turned into a really stretchy slime. I didn't particularly like the end color, but that's usually what you get when you mix these beautiful rainbow colors together. The slime also had a really yummy dark chocolate scent to it, which I think was put with the slime because the end color becomes a sort of purpley brown color, so it kind of makes sense that it was scented with a dark chocolate fragrance. And lastly, we have this beautiful pigmented swirled avalanche clear slime, and I think this one is called Fairy, or it's called Avalanche Fairy, I'm not too sure, but it's this beautiful pigmented glittery clear slime with shredded glitter and iridescent glitter that you can mix throughout the slime. It's just so beautiful, and it was such a stretchy and thick clear slime. Next up, we have a package from Mallow Moo Slimes, and these slimes were sent in the most beautiful container. I love this glittery black box, it's so pretty, and inside they included 4 different slimes for me to review, as well as a little tinky and lots of these little cute colorful pom-poms that just made it such a fun experience opening up the box. They also included the cutest little sticker sheet for me to try out, and I actually remember these stickers. I used to collect them in these plastic flip file pages. At school we used to swap stickers and things, so that brought back a lot of really cool memories for me. And then they also included a slime care sheet that was really detailed and really professionally designed. First up, we have this really beautiful light blue glittery clear slime, and I absolutely fell in love with this slime because it is so gorgeous. I always get so excited for clear slimes in review packages, especially if they are glittery clear slimes. This one was a light blue clear slime topped with a bunch of glitters. Like, I think it was just a beautiful mix with iridescent glitters, gold glitters, and pink glitters. So it was a lot of fun to mix it in and then get all the little glitters popping through as you mix it. And then the slime also came with the cutest little mermaid charm that was so sparkly, and the slime also didn't have a scent to it, and it wasn't particularly stretchy. It was more of a really holdable putty. Next, we have this really beautiful rainbow layered clay slime, and this one was a lot of fun to mix together. It was also scented with a very strong perfume type scent, so every time you stretch the slime you would just get this waft of perfume, which was quite pleasant. And the slime was, like I said, a lot of fun to mix together. The end color wasn't my favorite color ever, but that is sort of what you get when you mix all of these beautiful rainbow colors together. This slime was so glossy and silky smooth and stretchy. It was really so much fun to pull apart and stretch, and it was just so much fun to play with. Next, we have a pretty swirled 50 ml clay slime, and this one is called Orange Raspberry Ripple. And this one was also a clay slime that was a lot of fun to mix together, and it was fun to mix the two different colors together as you mixed it. And then the slime also had a strong fruity perfume type scent to it that was really pleasant. Next, we have another 50 ml slime, and this one was a clear putty called Winter Wonderland, and it's topped with beautiful glitters and bingsu beads. This one was so pretty to look at, and it just reminded me of a snowstorm or something. So I think the name was really, really fitting. And this was, like I said, a putty, so it was really, really thick but not particularly stretchy. So it's really nice to hold when you are studying or working on something else where you can't really deal with sticky slime. And I just had to end off this little filming of this review package with putting some stickers on the little sticker sheet. That was so much fun, and it just reminded me of when I had my own sticker sheet, so it was just a lot of fun. Next up, we have a package from Mix and Match Slimes, and it came in the cutest little box. And in the box, they included 3 big slimes for me to review, as well as some candy and a little card to say thank you for the support, etc., with a link to their Instagram page. First up, we have this really yummy looking white slime called Cookies and Cream. And before I review this slime, I just want to say how much I love the little labels on the side of the slimes. I can see that they were hand drawn, and I just thought that it was a really cute little touch to all the different slimes. The slime was super stretchy and glossy, and I love the little add-ins everywhere. And the slime also had a really pleasant scent to it. It kind of smelled like a coconut body lotion. Next, we have this really interesting slime called Mint Choco Chip, and I was really excited to try and figure out what this texture was because I couldn't exactly tell when I first touched the slime. I think it was a mix between a cloud slime and an icy slime and even a clay slime. It had a sort of a texture feel between all of those different slime textures. I really enjoyed playing with it. I think it looked so close to what ice cream actually looks like, if that makes sense. So I just had a lot of fun playing with the slime and fluffing it up and stretching it. It also didn't have a scent to it. And here we have the last slime from this package. This one is called Space Jam, and it's a black jelly slime topped with glitter as well as foam beads and these little metal rings at the bottom of the slime. And I thought it was just a really interesting looking slime. It just looked like space, so I really enjoyed mixing it all together. It was really thick jelly slime, and it was super stretchy as well. Next up, we have a package from Slimey Unicorn, and in this package they included 4 different slimes for me to try out, as well as a little bottle of fragrance oil, but I think it leaked out because there wasn't much in it, and then some cute little logo stickers as well as some charms. First up, we have this beautiful green slime called Evergreen Apples, and when I picked up the first one I noticed that it was half full, and I'm not sure if it deflated over time because of transit or if it's meant to be half full, so I wasn't sure, but nonetheless this was a super stretchy slime. It wasn't particularly thick and I couldn't really make bubble pops. It kind of reminded me of that super stretchy slime that you can buy from Gloop Putty, so it's kind of like a putty slime that's super stretchy, so it was a lot of fun to stretch, but you can't really poke it or anything like that, so you can actually just stretch it, which was a lot of fun. The slime also wasn't scented like apples or anything. It kind of just smelled like a really delicious body butter. And next up we have Oreo milkshake, and this one was scented the exact same as the one before, and it also had the same texture, so it was really stretchy and thick but not really pokeable, if that makes sense. It was quite difficult getting all of these slimes out of the containers because the slimes tended to stick to the containers quite a bit. But once you got it out, it was really easy to play with the slime. It wasn't sticky at all and you could stretch it quite far. Next we have Barbie's pink car, and this one was probably my favorite slime out of this review package. It was such a beautiful bright neon pink sort of clay basic slime, a mixture between the two, so kind of like a sleigh slime, and it was super stretchy, and I just love the name of this slime so much. It just reminded me of all the toy Barbie cars and things that I had as a child, so it just brought back a lot of memories as well. And as you can see here, the slime was just so much fun to stretch and just swirl and twirl and make bubble pops with, so this was definitely my favorite one out of this package. And lastly, we have this beautiful glittery purple basic slime called Mush is the Best, which I thought was so cute. And this one had the same basic slime texture as the previous slimes from them. It's also just a really stretchy basic slime, but not very pokeable. Up next, we have a review package from CloClo Slime, and they recently sent me a message to say that they won't be selling slime anymore, and I decided to include their package in this video anyway because they spent so much time and effort putting it together. As you can see, everything was so beautifully wrapped, and it came with confetti shreds in the boxes as well. I was really excited to show you what they included because all the slimes were also so beautiful and colorful. In this package, they included 4 slimes in total, and then they also included a little business card as well as some borax powder with instructions. First up, we have this delicious looking, I think it's a clay and clear slime combo called Custard and Jelly, and it just looked so yummy. And just before I get into more about this slime, I also just want to comment about the labels. The logo label at the top of the container and the little label on the side of the container look so professional and cute. I love them so much, and when you look at all the other labels, all of them are also different and beautifully designed. This slime was probably my favorite slime out of the entire package. It was so much fun to mix the 2 different slime textures and colors together. And this one also didn't have a particular scent to it. It kind of just smelled like a body lotion or a really nice soothing cream. And the slime was so stretchy and made the best bubble pops and stretches. Next, we have this bright yellow crunchy slime made up of micro foam beads, so it gives a really awesome light crunch sound. The slime was also really stretchy and so glossy. Then I think the slime was also unscented. It had the same sort of lotion scent as the slime before. And next up, we have this beautiful bright green clear slime that kind of reminded me of a green fizz pop candy. And I decided to add these Fimo slices to this slime because it is, after all, a witch potion slime. So I decided to add lots of little extra goodies to it, and it gave it such a really awesome initial crunch, and it was a lot of fun to mix in. I don't think that these Fimo slices were intended to come with the slime, but I decided to add it anyway, and it was a really stretchy clear slime. Next up, we have this really beautiful clay slime topped with sprinkles and things that's called cotton candy. And I decided to add the extra baggie of foam beads to it. I don't think it was meant to go with it, but I thought it would look really cute. And I loved the initial crunch of this slime. This one was also a lot of fun to mix in, and it had the same scent as the other two basic slimes that I mentioned before. Also just a really soothing body butter scent. And here we have the last package that I will be reviewing in this video. This package is from Islime, and I had so much fun opening it up. It was like a massive Christmas present because of all the goodies that they included in this box for me. It was so much fun to open up. They included so many different slimes, as well as boxes of Smarties and a pen and notepad, some glitter, borax powder. So it was just a really, really fun experience opening up this box. In the letter that they included in the box for me, they explained that they included some slimes for their upcoming restock called By the Beach Cafe, which I thought was so cute. And they also included some Halloween slimes for me to try out. So this first slime is called Pump Sheen, which is inspired by the cat called Pusheen. And this one is just a Halloween pumpkin themed version of that slime. I love the initial bubble pops of mixing the slime together. This slime kind of felt like a basic slime mixed together with a lot of shaving foam, so it gave a lot of really nice sizzles initially, and it also made a lot of really nice bubble pops. The only downside with a shaving foam slime is that it struggles to stretch quite a bit, but it does make for a really puffy, holdable slime. Next up, we have this really cool layered slime called Fresh Sandwich, and I just thought the name was really cute as well. This kind of felt like a mixture between a cloud and an icing and an icy type texture, so it was just a really sizzly icing type texture for me. It was a lot of fun to mix the different colors together, and this one also didn't have a scent to it. It kind of just smelled like a really nice body lotion. And next up we have a basic slime called Berries and Cream, and it's in different shades of pink and blue, or I think it was a layered slime with a layer of pink and blue on the top. I mixed that together and it was a lot of fun to do, and it ended up being this really beautiful purple color. The slime was super stretchy and it had a really yummy candy scent to it. I was so excited to open up this next slime. This is a beautiful blue basic slime called Beach Balls, and it's topped with this neon yellow fine glitter as well as these jumbo foam balls to represent beach balls. And I love the combo of the light blue basic slime with the neon glitter. I think it had a really cool effect on this slime. It was just quite difficult to play with this slime with these huge foam balls in it, but it still made for really awesome bubble pops. Next we have this really yummy looking orange slime called Mango Drango Drink, and this was a semi sort of clay slime in my opinion. It was still quite glossy, yet it had like a slight silkiness that clay would add to it. This one was a lot of fun to mix in because of the little foam balls on the top, and I just had a lot of fun stretching it. It didn't have any scent to it. It kind of just smelled like body lotion, like the other basic slimes in this package. And lastly, we have my favorite part of this review package. This one is a little slime set called This Is My Ice Cream Order, which I just thought was so cute. You get a 250ml icing slime with this set, as well as a little charm, a clay ice cream chocolate scoop, and then you also get a 50ml little jar of basic slime that's meant to be the chocolate sauce that you drizzle on the little ice cream scoop. So I had a lot of fun assembling this, and it was also a lot of fun mixing it together. And you ended up, after you mix everything together, you end up with this really awesome icing slime, clay slime type texture that just reminded me of brownie batter. It was so delicious to look at. Thank you so much to all the different slime accounts that sent packages to be reviewed in this video. I always have so much fun reviewing all of these slimes and supporting other fellow slime accounts. And if you would like to support any of the slime accounts mentioned in this video, please go to the description of this video and I will have everything listed and linked over there. And if you would like to purchase from our slime website, that website will also be linked in the description of this video, and you can use code YouTube for 10% off. Make sure to come to our YouTube channel tomorrow. We will be posting another YouTube video every single day until Christmas Day.